A new game that just came out on Steam earlier today. It's a $5 regular price, $5 regular price space shooter. It's on sale for 30% off its first week at $3.50. It's called Rogue Rocks, and I want to go ahead and thank the developer for giving me a free key to this game so I can play it for you guys, give you my opinions of it, and see if it's worth the money. You know, to people that like, you know, bullet hell kind of space shooters. It looks a lot like you know, old school asteroids or something like that. So we are going to go ahead and jump into Rogue Rocks here. I believe I got the settings right, and let's go ahead and do it. It does have the ability to change the settings to full screen, pixel perfect full screen. I wish the game, initially looking at it, I don't know why it's not filling the whole screen. Like, it looks like it's made for the old school monitors, and why a developer made a game that looks like it's designed for monitors from 2000 is a little bit puzzling, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't have the ability, or why he doesn't have this game filling up your entire wide screen. That's a little bit weird. I'm a little bit surprised by that. It does have, you know, music sliders, which I like to see though. And then I've turned the screen shake down from 100%. I don't want the screen shaking excessively. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump back. Credits. He used the Godot engine for this. Cool. And then he has some open art music that he's crediting here. Yeah, sound effects, where he got his sound effects here. Okay. Well, it's good that he's putting all those credits in there. And then you also have the ability to change your controls if you want to. Yeah, so that's good, nice key banding. I'll leave it with mouse 1 to fire and right mouse button to thrust. Map is tab and pause is escape, so not really a whole lot of controls here. You can use a controller, but I feel like probably just using a mouse will be probably easier. So we'll go ahead and give it a try. So again, this game just launched today on Steam. $5 regular price, $3.50 on sale its first week. I want to go ahead and thank the developer for offering me a free key to his game. This is his first game on Steam. As of about an hour ago when I looked at it, it didn't yet have any reviews, so we may be giving this game its first review. And if this game's going to get a good review, it would definitely be for me, because this is definitely the kind of game that is right up my alley. I mean, my first game on Steam was Rock and Roll, a space shooter made with the inspiration from asteroids. So let's go ahead and jump in. Choose your ship. A bolt, a diamond, or what looks like a cat's head. Let's just go ahead and go with the regular default ship for now. Yeah, I'm really puzzled as to why he didn't make a game launching in 2019 that doesn't fill up a widescreen monitor. And there's oh crap. Okay, I lost a ship. What? I lost a ship due to one little bump. Alright, I'm a little bit... Why would I lose a ship and not see it? Like, I feel like if I lost a ship there, I should have exploded or something, not just bounced off. When you just bounce off and you lose a ship, it feels a little bit like you got cheated. I mean, it would have been better, I think, if my ship would have exploded rather than bouncing off. Like, I can understand maybe bouncing off would do a percentage of damage to you. Like, maybe you should have a health bar here or something like that, and if your health bar goes all the way down, then you lose a ship. But, wait a minute, let's just try this again. If I bounce off a rock... Yeah, see, I lost the ship. That feels cheap. And it may not be cheap, but it feels cheap when you just bounce off a rock, you don't see any kind of death explosion or whatever, and you lose a ship. I don't like that at all. I think that could be done a lot better. What I would do, honestly, is put a health bar or something up here, or shielding or something, And, you know, once you... But you need to have your ship explode when you die, not just bounce off. When you lose a ship after you see your ship bounce off, that's, Okay, what is that? Okay, I got another ship? What? I don't understand what that is. Why is the ship, like, half full or whatever, though? Okay. I mean, some of this is just being unfamiliar with the game. Okay, 192. What is 192? Is that, like, the maximum number of these gold things that I can collect? Okay. And I've got 88 so far. And then it's, I mean, the controls are really good. The controls feel nice and fluid, very responsive. I don't have any problems at all with the controls. Okay, so I need 192 to teleport out of here and go to the next level, like, or whatever it looks like. Okay. Yeah, the gameplay's fine. I just don't like the fact that if you bounce off, you lose a ship. I feel like if you hit maybe don't even do the health bar. Just make your ship explode. If you hit a rock, your ship explodes and you lose a life. That would make more sense. I think your ship should explode when you lose a ship, is all I'm saying. So how's your day going for you, Laurent? I know I'm pretty critical of these games, but I've played a lot of these kind of games, and when something doesn't feel right or look right, I definitely make it known. And I mean, I'm trying to give you suggestions as well on how to fix it. So I'm not just saying, "Oh, this sucks." I'm trying to give the developer feedback that he can use, at least as an idea, to go and make his game better. But yeah, I'm impressed with the gameplay. The gameplay is fun. It's very responsive. It's easy to control. I don't think that, like my own rock and roll game that I have on Steam, like that game plays better with a controller than a mouse and keyboard. Okay, so I have more than I need now, so now I can get out. Whoa! I don't want to lose a ship. Oh yeah, that'd be my last life. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I think if you hit a big rock, I think you should just see your ship explode, not bounce off. Or if you do want to have it bounce off, you should have like a health bar or something. Lose health. However you want to do it, Mr. Developer, but I would make a change to that. Oh god! Okay, that was good. See, that's what I want to see. I hit the rock and my ship exploded. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. So on this level, that... Okay, so... Another little thing that I would like to see as well is... I guess it's not a huge deal, but... When I have to go back and repeat the same first level to get back to where I was, that's a little bit frustrating. I mean, I get that you should have to start all over, that's fine. But I think I would like to see at least an option to continue, maybe? You know how like a lot of these old school games would say continue, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Maybe that would be an awesome option here in this game, where you can continue, it resets your score. Well, speaking of score, there is no score. Why is there no score? I don't know. I guess this is a game where you're trying to... The game isn't about scoring as many points as you can, but rather beating the game. So I guess it's fine as it is. I don't know. I feel like it would be cool if you had like a score or something though. And oh man, I lost 2 ships there on the ricochet. This may grow on me as it is. I don't know. I'm just giving you early feedback and responses to how I feel. I mean, the more I play this, I may be just fine with it, just as it is. I don't know. Oh no, that was close. It's pretty fun though. We are going to get into some Dead by Daylight here in a bit, guys. As soon as I get into playing a Rogue Rocks. Alright. And I'll probably edit this part out, part of the review out, so that I can upload it to my YouTube channel for this particular game. Alright, we still need... Oh, let's get that one. Oh, the one faded away. Okay. So we have colored rocks here. They have some kind of a goodie inside of them, I think. Yeah, we got an extra life, I think. Whoa. Whoa! No! Excellent. See, okay, so it's like the last life, you explode. But if it's not your last life, you just bounce off. I feel like you should explode like that every time you lose a life. Okay. Can't wait to see some ghost face. Oh god. You know that's what we're gonna see though. A lot of ghost face and probably gonna see me rage quitting to ghost face quite a bit. I get tired of that shit, man. The one hit downs. What do we got here? Oh. I think I got a better... Yeah. More firepower or something. Oh god. This is actually a pretty fun game to play, I can't lie. I mean, it's pretty minimalistic, it's pretty simple. But the gameplay is pretty fun. And it kind of grows on you. Like, the more I play it, the more fun it is. You know. And you see that I'm playing it over and over and over again. So it does have a little bit of that addictive personality. But again, I think you have to be, you know, I think you have to be a person that likes these type of games as well. Okay, so it costs 48 to get that. It looks like I had a choice there. I could... I feel like the developer needs some kind of a... I don't know what some of the stuff is that I'm picking up. So maybe some kind of a diagram chart in the settings or somewhere that shows you what everything is, so I kind of know what I'm getting. Because I don't know what all these things are. I think my biggest gripe so far is the bouncing off rocks not killing you. It kind of, it does, when you bounce off a rock, you don't think that you're dead. And then my only other gripe here with this game, I like the options as far as being able to set your key bindings, set all the options. But I think my biggest gripe, honestly, with the game is that it doesn't fill up my entire full screen. Like, why did he make a game that's, you know, that would fit a 1998 monitor? I don't think anybody has these old square monitors anymore today. Everybody has widescreen monitors. It is year 2019. I mean, I know it's an old school kind of game, but I still feel like he could have made this a full screen game. A full widescreen game. In fact, that's probably what would be my biggest encouragement to the developer. Oh god! I think it was going a little bit fast. That was kind of cool. Made me jump. Oh god! That was close. It's a fun game. It really is. The sound effects are done appropriately. I like the sound effects. I like the music in the background. It's done well. I want to see if we can advance a couple of... I want to get to that second level again is what I want to do. That was pretty cool. I don't want this video to be super long though. Okay, I need 10 more, and then I need to find the thing, but I think I can do that using the map. Okay, so that's cool. So once you get the proper number, it actually shows you where to go. Love that. Very good idea to the developer. I like that. I thought I was going to have to go to tab and check it out, but no, it shows you right where to go. That's fantastic. Alright. Yeah, maybe he did it for an old school look. Or at least have a choice to put it in full screen, Lawrence says. Yeah, exactly. Lawrence suggests maybe even just offering a choice to have it be square or widescreen, you know, in the options. Oh god. No! No, see, I just started this level. I just want to play this level again. I don't want to restart back at level 1. Okay, so you start here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you've got to progress through 8 different waves to beat the game. There is no score. I mean, unless you want to go back and say, well, I've collected 252 or whatever. Okay, so here we go. This is what I was talking about right here. This tells you what everything is right here. So that's a gun. Engine. This is your engine. Okay, so what looks like a funnel is actually your engine. The thing where I got the thing was half full, that's hull. So basically your shielding, and then this is your ship. Okay. So the thing that looked like my ship was half full, that was, I guess, shielding. And then the funnel thing is your engine power, I guess. So your thrusting power, I would assume. And then the this looks like a gun. I mean, you can see the bullets. Okay. Cool game. Cool game. So now we know what everything is there. And I guess I see that you have to progress through 8 different levels to beat the game. I can see now why you wouldn't let somebody just restart on the level they died on. Okay, I guess I'm okay with that. What do you think, Laurent? What do you think, bud? It shows you how long it took you to how long your game lasted. Yeah, I'm okay with the game. I mean, I wish I was a little bit better at it. I mean, I'm sure the more you play this, the better you're going to get at it. Seems like every time I start level 2, I get... These asteroids feel like they might be moving a little bit fast for being the first level. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good at these kind of games, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be overwhelmed. I guess you probably wouldn't be playing this kind of game unless you like this kind of game, though. I just remember how hard most people thought my own rock and roll was, and asteroids don't move near this fast in my game. Not initially, I mean, anyway. It's fun, though. It is fun. I like it. Alright. Let's get this goodie here. There's a goodie in there. A big chocolate asteroid. Oh, what do we get? Okay, so that is going to be... That's the funnel thing, so that's going to be engine power. Okay, so now we can thrust... Yeah, that gives us more thrusting power. Okay. Which you're going to need to dodge all these... Oh, that was close. See, if I wouldn't have had that thrusting power, I probably wouldn't have escaped that near death there. Love the music. I absolutely love the music. I like the music better than the sound effects. This is a good game. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This is a good game. Boom. Look at all this shit I can pick up. Oh, God. I like how that asteroid is spinning as well. Like, as it moves and, you know, gets that velocity or whatever, it spins and rotates really fast. Very cool effect. The big question here is, like, I need to really figure out, is at $5, is this game going to be a good value for most people? Again, I don't think you're going to spend $5 on this game or even the $3.49 sell price on this game unless you like this type of game. So if you look at the trailer on Steam, you know, it shows the gameplay just as it is. So it's an accurate representation of the game in the trailer. You're probably not going to buy this game, you know, even on sale unless you like this type of game. And I feel like the game, while it doesn't have any bosses or it doesn't have any different levels as far as, like, it doesn't seem to have any bosses. Oh god, that was close. It's mostly just blasting asteroids and trying to escape, trying to get the number you need up here to move on to the next galaxy or level or whatever it's called. These rocks are so damn big. I feel like if this game was full screen as well, having these rocks this big would be a little bit more forgivable. Like right now, some of these rocks take up half the screen. Alright. Boom. Alright. So now we know it's that way. Oh god, no! I lost a life there. Damn it. Let's go get some of these baddies. Yeah, level 2 has a darker shade on the asteroid, but yeah, like right here. Unseen sector. 7 jumps to center. Oh man, I like how they glow as well when you hit them. That's really cool. Very nice looking effect. Kind of hard to see though. I can see some people maybe be complaining about how hard they are to see. But I think it is a very cool effect. I like it. Oh god. I need 703 now to go on to the next level? Holy cow. Wow. Ugh! And I lost my last life. Guys, if you guys are looking for a super challenging little space shooter that in my opinion, I went back and played the old school Atari Asteroids recently. This game is more fun than the old school Asteroids by Atari. Even if you play like the arcade version, you know, exactly as it was, Rogue Rocks is more fun than old school Asteroids. If you like the old school Asteroids, if you like these type of games, definitely recommend Rogue Rocks. It offers a ton of challenge. I'm going to have to play the crap out of this game to even get past level 2. As you can see, I need over 700 little pick-em-ups. Call it gold, I guess. I need 700 plus gold just to be able to advance past level 2. And there's 8 levels in the game. So some people might look at this game and say, wow, this game only has 8 levels. Like, why would I buy that? That's garbage. No, you're going to be playing this game a while, even if you're pretty good at these kind of games, before you beat this game. I mean, if level 2 is already advancing that much, I can only imagine what level 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 are. So I think this game is going to offer tons of replay value, because I think it has that addictive play. Like, I want to go back and play it again and again right now, but I want to keep this video short. I like it, guys. As most people would probably expect, most of these games, as long as they're done well and they're not a stupid asset flip or something like that, I tend to like these kind of games as long as they're well done. I would love to see the developer make an option at least so you can do full screen on a widescreen monitor. I think that would help a lot, but if you do that, don't increase the size of the asteroids. Some of those rocks are already gigantic, and giving us a little more room to maneuver and avoid those big rocks, I think, would also help as well. So I don't know how difficult it would be to give us a 1920 by 1080 resolution or 1600 by 900 resolution or whatever, a widescreen resolution for this game. I think that would do a lot for this game. I would consider, if I was a developer, instead of having you bounce off the rocks and lose a life, that feels a little bit cheap. So I think if you just exploded every time you hit a rock and saw your life disappear, I think that would be better. Or if you are going to have a bounce effect, consider some kind of a health bar system or something like that, so you only bounce if you have enough health to absorb that hit. And then once your health bar runs down, you lose a life. You know, so basically if you take 3 bounces or something like that, you lose a life, whatever. But when you bounce and you don't lose a life, it feels a little bit cheap when you suddenly look up there and say, hey, I lost 2 lives, and you didn't realize that bouncing was causing you to lose a life. It just feels a little bit cheap. So a couple of suggestions for you there. It is fun. I like it. Those 2 things are my only complaints, is the bouncing off rocks, losing lives, just because it feels cheap. And I gave you a couple of suggestions there that I think you could go with to the developer. And the full screen. My biggest gripe, obviously, is the game not filling up my entire widescreen. I mean, that's a lot of space being lost there that I could use to maneuver. I like that the game is challenging. I like that it gets really tough on level 2. And that's going to keep me playing again and again. It is fun gameplay. The best thing about the game by far is the ease. I mean, I love the controls. Right mouse button to thrust forward, whatever direction you're facing, and left mouse button to shoot. Perfect controls, super simple. Anybody can pick it up and go. I've played games like this before that had a controller as well, and I'm assuming this game's going to be the same way. You're going to be much better off using your mouse to play this game than you are a controller, trust me. I know it has controller support, but use a mouse on this one. It's going to be your best way to go. Guaranteed. I like that it has settings. I love that it has settings that you can go in here and change all these different settings. And I love that you can go in and, customize your controls if you need to. There's really only 2 controls, though, that you need. But you can customize those to whatever you want. So that's really cool as well, especially for a first game on Steam. I can't think of anything else, any other problems with the game. I recommend this game, guys. Let's give it a score. Based on what I played in my first impression here, value, it's worth 40 points. It's worth the biggest part of my score. How big of a value are you getting for $5? I always go by the regular asking price, not the sell price on this. $5 means that I would think that, or hope that the average user is going to get at least 5 hours of gameplay out of this game. Maybe not the first week or first month they buy it, but over the next 6 months to a year. Do I see the average person getting 5 hours out of this game? That's what you need to get a good value score for myself. And I think, again, people that aren't into these type of games aren't going to be buying this game at any price anyway. So I think if you're buying this game, you're going to like this type of game, and I definitely see most people that would buy this type of game getting over 5 hours out of this game. I think it's going to take a lot more time than that to get to level 8 and beat the game. So value guys, is a 40 out of 40. I can't knock the value. It might seem a little bit high when you look at the graphics and you look at the gameplay and you think, $5, what are you thinking? No, value is there. The gameplay is really fun. The controls are really, done well. The response is great. The music I like as well, and it has all the settings and control settings that you need. So 40 out of 40 for value. Next criteria is my next biggest part of the scoring. It's for 30 points. It's how much fun is the game overall. We're not looking at graphics here. We're not looking at anything here. Than just how much fun is the game to play. This is going to be the more subjective part of my scoring. What's fun to me to play may not be as much fun to Lauren or to somebody else. But Rogue Rocks here, guys, I think it's a lot of fun to play. Let's go ahead and I can't choose this, so I got to advance to some degree to be able to choose these other ships. So that's cool. So it gives you something to work towards as you're working to beat the game. But fun, guys. I think this game's a hell of a lot of fun. I like the minimalist approach here. There's not too much going on. You pick up these gold things, you shoot the rocks, and you try to get enough to get past the level. Super simple. I mean, I was complaining a little bit earlier that there's no score, but a score is only going to complicate a game like this. Maybe you don't need a score at all. Just try to beat the game. I wouldn't mind seeing a score added, just so you can, a score and a high score list for Steam, just so you can compete against your friends to see who can get the best score. But, there's only 4 different things you can get there. I just got a engine power or whatever. Guys, I think this game's a lot of fun. I'm going to give it a very high score. 28 out of 30 is my score on fun. And that may not be as high for some people, and some people may play the game and say, what are you talking about? This is an easy 30 out of 30. This game's a blast. It is a blast. But 28 is my score. Next criteria is controls and bugs. I don't see any bugs. The controls are fantastic, guys. Super easy, like I say. I mean, it's not like he invented this system for moving with these kind of games. A lot of games use the exact same controls. Right mouse button to thrust, left mouse button to fire. But it works perfectly for this type of game, and the response, it has a great response. So I like it. Controls and bugs, guys, a perfect 20 out of 20. And, wrong. Let me go back, guys. We're going to take away... I feel like this game should be filling up my widescreen monitor. I feel like I should at least have an option for that, and I think this is where I need to actually take those points away. I am going to take away 3 points for not being able to have a full screen game here. I know that seems like kind of a hard hit, but I feel like I feel like in today's gaming, making a game in 2019 that doesn't fill up a widescreen, I don't really understand the reasoning for that. I don't, if you're just saying, well, I want that retro look or retro feel, you can still have exactly the same retro look and retro feel and fill up a full widescreen monitor. So 17 out of 20 for controls and bugs. I'll come back and rescore the game if the developer actually adds the ability to fill up a widescreen, adds that resolution option or whatever. I'll be more than happy to go ahead and give them those 3 points back. And the next criteria is graphics and sound. Well, I love the graphics. I love the graphic style for this type of a game. I love how every rock seems like it's randomly generated, the shape as far as that. Everything is easy to understand as far as what it looks like. I mean, you can tell the rocks from your ship. You can tell that I have some shielding on right here. It's actually fading right now. You can tell there's stars in the background. You can see that I'm thrusting with a little thing behind my ship. The sound effects are done fine. I think the music is probably one of the better things in this game. Graphics, guys, for this type of a game, for the type of game that it is, I'm going to give the graphics a 7. I'm going to give the music, however, a 9, and I'm going to give the graphics and sound an 8 overall. Balance that out, an 8. You add that all up, guys. 40 out of 40 for value. 28 out of 30 for fun. 17 out of 20 for controls and bugs because the game doesn't get the widescreen monitor. and then 8 out of 10 for graphics and sound, guys, you wind up with... I haven't had a Zaxtor's Indie Gold forever, guys. This game gets exactly what it needs to make a Zaxtor's Indie Gold. Zaxtor's Indie Gold, the game needs a 93 or higher. This game gets a 93%. Definitely recommend by me. Not a big surprise. I tend to like these kind of games when they're done well, when they're not just a rip-off asset flip, and, you know, when they're fun to play. And this one is as fun as it looks on the trailer on Steam. 93% is my score, guys. I think it's worth the $5. It's on sale right now for $3.49. And high five to the developer for making a fun game, especially for making a game that's this well done as their first title on Steam. I like it. It's fun, guys. It's a lot of fun. 93% is my score. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm live streaming here on Twitch, but I'll probably upload this review to my YouTube channel. But thanks for being here, Lauren, and my son is here for this review as well. My son says, he commented, my son said, no full screen? What year is this? Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think I was pretty generous on the scoring there. I probably should have hit him a little bit harder for not having a full screen monitor, but 3 points I think is enough to hit him with. And it does give him, it does make the game a Zaxtor's Indie Gold, 93%, and a high recommend if you like these type of games. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video, and if you guys haven't subscribed or followed, not subscribed, but haven't followed me over on my Twitch channel, that's where I do all my live streams. Definitely go over to my Twitch channel. Check me out over there. Make sure you give me a follow over there. That way you'll get the alerts when I live stream any kind of game or any kind of review over on Twitch. This is a fun game, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.